party in here.
Hi, hello. I'm feeling a little bit better. My voice is kind of back. It still hurts to talk though, so I'm not really gonna do anything about it. Pardon the neighbors. Whoever's downstairs is playing music really loud and I can't tell them to shut up. Also, I only have like 20 minutes left of break, so I'm going to show you the packages that I got. I got a package from George. It's not here. It's sitting in the corner. I haven't opened it yet because I don't have the time and I want to give it the appreciation that it deserves. So instead we're going to be opening these ones. I have 3 of them. And they are all from Amazon. Sorry. We're starting with the big envelope first. I adopted another plant. Will kept it by the sink and tried to kill it, so it got adopted. It's now sitting outside. It's so wet. It's an aloe vera and it's soaking wet. Okay. We have a nondescript box. Fairy lights, warm, white, new. Oh, okay, so these are the fairy lights that I'm putting up around my window so that there's more light in this corner. Because once the sun, all of my light essentially comes from this window. I hate overhead lighting, so I don't use that. My seat is sinking again, can you tell? All of my lighting comes from this window in this corner, or this lamp. This lamp doesn't do a whole lot, and sometimes I want more light, so I'm putting up lights over there. Because that provides a shadow, and when the sun goes down, there's just no light over here. So these are pushpin pegs, clothespins. They have a push pin back, and then they can also, so they can go into something and then, so you don't have to put holes in things, and they just look cool. So I got those. I think that's all that's in this package. Yep, that is it. Next one. Oh, this one's heavier. Also from Amazon. They're all from Amazon. Oh, anyway, plant. Will tried to murder the plant, and so with water, like tried to drown it, and it was soaking wet, and so I put it outside to dry out. Oh, honey. I'm not feeling great. I ate all my honey, and I didn't feel like going outside to get more honey. And then the honey that I found was super expensive because I didn't want to drive somewhere to get honey. I didn't have time. And the place that I stopped by that's on the way to school, it was so expensive to get honey. So I bought a bulk thing of honey thinking that, oh, I won't get through this as quickly because it didn't take me very long to get through the last honey. So I will figure out how to get into this later. I'm not doing that right now. But yeah, honey for my throat. Does honey actually work? Is that like a thing, or is that like psycho? Like, am I pseudosciencing honey and sore throats? Because I've been drinking a lot of honey in my tea and I feel like I feel better, but like, is it because that's what my mom gave me, or is it because it actually does something? I know when I have really bad allergies, I have local honey, but that's been scientifically proven because the pollen that is used to make the honey is the pollen that my body is reacting to, and so by ingesting it, my body gets used to it, so my allergies aren't as bad. That's been proven by science. But has this been proven by science? Just drinking it. I mean, yeah, just drinking it. This, acrylic mirror wall tiles. Please do not use in moisture place. Please do not let children play without adults. Please confirm place, then paste. Not suggest for cycle paste. We will not responsible for mistake use. Thanks for your kind understanding. Safety mirror is not real glass mirror. Clarity may little dim. 0.5 meter distance will be the best effect of look-like mirror. Far from 0.5 meters may look like distorting mirror. Kids will have fun. For the funny face, think mirror like a magic mirror. Will appreciate for not complain the clarity defect. I mean, I get what they're saying. It's kind of cute. Again, this corner is dark, and so I was planning on using cork boards for this to put up information on the walls, also back here, and then mirrors so that the light would be reflected, so I would have more light, or like the appearance of more light, and also a place to like put things, because right now I have post-its just on these walls, and these walls aren't smooth and post-its aren't strong. So yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. If it happens, it'll happen next week. I have too much homework because I was sick and I didn't do any of my homework, so I have too much to do this weekend to actually get this up. I said that about these, but like those, I like legitimately didn't have any homework, and it was just about motivation. Today is I don't have time. There you go. Corkboard. Ooh, this is going to be a mess. but I feel awful. Fragile. It must be Italian. I mean, it's clearly not. It's got mostly writing in, I think it's Hanja characters. I think it's Mandarin. I think we're in China. I think this is made in China. Either that or it's made in Japanese. Or Japanese. It's made in Japanese. It's either made in China or made in Japan. I'm not entirely sure because their characters look very similar to me and I don't know enough to be sure. I can tell you one thing though. It's not Thai and it's not Korean. Pulls tear off protective film. For heart decoration, DIY any shapes as you like. I'm actually kind of excited about these. Okay, so we've got stickies. I wasn't sure if they came with their own adhesives. These ones do. It looks like the corkboard did not. But I was planning on using command strips anyway. Yeah. I think it'll add the appearance, because already, like, not there. There. It's already reflecting light. That's all I want. Can you tell the difference? The mirror is there. Right? The mirror is there. The mirror is not there. The mirror is there. Light, man. Light. Okay, well, I'm not gonna clean that up and I'm gonna go back to work. I'm still sick, but I went to the grocery store and I got back into my parking spot, the parking spot that I had when I left because it's Sunday and I don't think anybody goes out. Anyway, I went grocery shopping. I think I have enough groceries to last a month, just like last time. Last time I got it at the beginning of September and I'm getting groceries again at the beginning of October. So it either lasted 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I don't know exactly which, but it lasted basically a month. So I don't feel so bad about spending $100 on groceries a month because that's $25 of groceries a week for like 3 meals a day. So 25, I don't know how to do math, but 25 divided by 7 divided by 3. I did the math. It's about $1.50 per meal per day. I don't feel bad about that, like at all. So I'm gonna go inside now and open George's package and then potentially talk to George while I'm home working. But my throat feels better and I got Ricola and I got the massive thing of honey. So hopefully I will be okay. We'll see. It's a mess behind me and you are going to ignore it. I'm opening the box from George. I feel a little better today. Not a lot, just a little. I went grocery shopping. You know what I forgot to get? I forgot to get an envelope and some stamps. There's a FedEx store on campus. Do you think FedEx has envelopes and stamps? I feel like they must. Oh my goodness. George, I love you, but this is gonna be a mess. There's so much paper. What am I gonna do with all of that? I can't just throw it away. Oh my god. Kimchi ramen! I'm gonna wait until like my sense of taste comes back to enjoy that because right now it's kind of linked to my nose. Oh my god. A tiny pumpkin. I went out to the store today and I got a tiny pumpkin. White Woman's Instagram. I don't have latte art, but I do have tiny pumpkins. What's the other thing? Is it fuzzy socks? I don't have any fuzzy socks, but I do have wool socks. Oh my goodness, these are adorable. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but they're adorable. There's so much in here. Bonsai seed kit. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into this before I start because I don't want to kill it. So that's gonna require some reading and some research before I set that up. More tiny, there's so many tiny pumpkins. What am I doing with the tiny pumpkins? What am I gonna do? Did these come on a bouquet? Because they look like they have the little like sticks. in the bottom of them. Oh, I have banana in my nail. I ate a banana today. Gotta be healthy, get that fiber, potassium. I think that's what's in bananas. I don't know, I just think of them as bananas. Novelty boo socks. Cute. I want to wear these. I just don't know what they go with. But does that matter? No. I'll figure out something. Black skirt. Black boots. These over the top. It's the Boo Crew. Okay, I love that. Halloween washi tapes, like little tiny ones. Ooh. Oof. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, George, this is more than I was expecting. You told me about the bonsai tree. And there's so much more here. There's so much more here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these pumpkins. This mug is adorable. Well, I'm looking forward to wearing the socks, eating the noodles, using the mug, using the washi tape. I'm gonna look into this. I'm really scared of killing it. I'm gonna look into this, make sure that I can't kill it. And I'm gonna figure out what to do with those tiny pumpkins. I might just stick them on my wall. Just like, can I? This is so stupid. And then stick them in the, but I don't think the push pin goes past where the thing is. I could line them up. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. On my windowsill, or not the sill, but the ledge, because my window opens up, and so the top of the window has a ledge. No, line them up there. They're up there. If I don't like it, I might, I don't know, find fishing wire and hang them from some of the vines. We'll see. Well, that was my package from George, and I'm gonna FaceTime George later and tell her how I feel. Thanks for coming. I put up boards. Let me turn on lights. There we go. I was thinking, I haven't done laundry in a while, or I haven't put away my laundry in a while, so I have things hanging up, and I put up cork boards and a mirror. They're on both sides to sort of brighten up the space, and the cork boards are just so that I can hang things up. So if you have any suggestions for what I should put on there, because I think I'm gonna keep one over here for like school stuff, and the one over here for like other stuff. Anyway, the reason I turned on, oh, this is heavier than I was. The reason I turned on the camera is because I have two packages. One, I know it's in here, and the other one, there's something that I hope for, hopefully, in here. I'm hoping that there's something that I want in here. It's from home. So, but this, I'm really excited about this. Yes. Ooh. Okay, so if I use this on Instagram, I've got a thing. I'm gonna put it on the board. It's on the board now. I'll find the push pins to like actually stick it on later. These push pins are amazing, so they can clip on, and then they have a push pin on the back, so that you don't have to put holes in things. Because that's my least favorite part about push pins, is having to put holes in things. But these are clips, so I can put the holes in the corkboard where the holes belong, and not in the thing that I'm sticking onto the corkboard. Plus, it's also aesthetic. Anyway, I don't know if you remember this from last year, if you've even paid attention to last year, but it is a sticky advent calendar. So this is what it looks like this year. Little square or hexagons. How many sides is that? 1, 2, 3, yeah, hexagons. And oh, it's so pretty on the inside. There's little foil things and different pockets for different days, all the way up to the 25th. Ooh, I wanna look so bad. Okay. So I'm gonna put this away so that I'm not tempted to open it early, but I loved it so much last year that I got it again this year. And so come December, you shall see more of this as I open it and show you if I remember, because sometimes I don't remember things. I'm really excited for that. I just can't open it now, which is sad. Now, onto the package from home. It smells weird. It smells like the mailroom. And the mailroom smells weird. It smells like someone tried to Febreze over something that went bad, you know? You know? It's like the overcompensating sickly sweet smell of Febreze over the already like kind of sickly smell of something rotting. Oh! Okay. Ooh, more things. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so I have a letter from my doctor. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. So I bought this shirt last year, back before I was trying not to buy like new clothing items, which I've actually done pretty well. But I already had this, so it counts. And I bought these pants a few years ago, my Halloween outfit. I'm excited for that. Like I feel like costumes are different. So I have my capsule wardrobe, which is actually going swimmingly, apart from the fact that I don't put it away. I haven't wanted, there's actually a few things that I don't wear, which I'm thinking about maybe replacing, like getting something that I would wear to replace its position in my wardrobe, or just like getting rid of it altogether because I haven't needed to wear it. So that's been fun. Ooh, this is what I wanted. Sourdough bread. It's gonna go in the freezer. I'm currently eating like sad wheat bread, so I'm going to put, there's two. I'm going to put these two in the freezer so that when I'm done with the sad wheat bread, I have something to look forward to. I don't want to have two open and like fresh at once because then they'll just go bad. I've got brownies. Only the middle pieces. The middle pieces are the best. Great. Love that for me. Oh, we got cookies. We got cookies. We've got more cookies and more. Could these cookies not fit into those cookies? Why are these separated? I don't know, but I have more cookies. Dried pineapple bites. These are all surprises, but I love these dried pineapple bites. I'm really excited. More snacks. These are gonna stay in my room. The good snacks stay in my room. The like so-so snacks go out into the living area. Reusable grocery bags. Mom doesn't think I have enough grocery bags, but she also doesn't consider the fact that I go shopping by myself for myself, and so at most I have 3 bags worth of groceries. Anyway, can't go wrong with another reusable grocery bag, so I'm just gonna stick that with the rest of the grocery bags. It landed almost exactly where there's like a slot where I've shoved my like reusable grocery bag underneath my bed, and it landed basically there. And then I have a card that says cat. We're getting there. We're getting to the preferred name, and we're working on the preferred pronouns. By the way, if you didn't know, my pronouns are they, them, and my name is Cat. Color outside the lines. Oh, there's her handwriting again. Oh. So we have these things called special things, where when Morgan and I were going to sleep, we would say goodnight, and then our parents would say special things, and Mom had 3 and Dad had 3, and one of them was the same between the 2 of them, and then the other 2 were different. So there were 5 altogether. And they're kind of like affirmations, but they're not self-affirmations. They're affirmations for like someone else, I guess. I mean, I could say them to myself, but like the first one was, you are special, you are smart, you are beautiful on the inside and the outside, you can be anything you want to be, and you are loved. And we were told that every single night before bed, unless we were absolute assholes. In which case, maybe only one parent would come in and say it. But if we had like a screaming match with Mom, she would say goodnight from the doorway. I think it was better that way because she knew that she had not let go of that anger, and we had not let go of our anger, and so it would just escalate even further, which is very fair. We also did this thing called pets, which in the context of our lives, our safe, white, privileged, middle-class lives, pets were just like comforting contact. Like sometimes it was a pats on the heads, sometimes it was belly rubs, sometimes it was back rubs, and so we would always ask for special things in pets. But like knowing other people's stories and what pets are called for other people, I get that nomenclature maybe isn't the best for everyone, but for me it means loving, welcome, physical touch. Pets. I truly am a cat. Anyway, that's what I got today. I'm really excited. I can't tell if I'm most excited for the bread or for the stickers. Really, I'm not that hard to please. I'm slowly sinking. If I don't sit correctly in this chair, it sinks, which is a really good motivation to sit upright in this chair. I really want to open one of these. If I open one, just to get it out of my system, I'll probably forget by the time the, like if I open the first one, I'll probably forget by the time the first comes around. Because it is October, and I have to go through all of October and November until December. And if I just do a little peek. Can I do a little peek? I'm gonna open it, but I'm not gonna look inside of it. I opened it. In the little slit. In the little slit, I see foil. It's on paper. The main color seems to be like a gray-green. Okay, that's it. That's what I got. I'm so excited for this. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna make some toast because I ate way too many Takis and my stomach is burning. I don't know. It doesn't feel like heartburn. Like heartburn I feel like is up here. My burn is like low stomach. It's just like a heat. I don't think it's heartburn. I don't actually know what heartburn feels like. I don't know if I've ever had it. My stomach just feels warm. But it feels warm in a way that isn't healthy. It feels warm in the way where if you haven't eaten all day and then all of a sudden you feel like you're hungry, that kind of warmth. It feels like that. I feel like someone's gonna call me out on that and be like, that isn't normal, Kat. Anyway, it doesn't feel right. So I'm gonna have some bread and hopefully soak up some of that capsaicin. And I might also eat some brownie. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have like homework to do, but it doesn't need to be done until 2:30 and it's 2:16, so like I have half an hour. Wow, Kat, I've got 15 minutes. 14 minutes, truly. Okay, my hair's getting really long, you guys. It's getting long. I can't tell if I want to cut it. I like having the undershave, like the underbit shave, but I can't tell if I want to cut this off or not. Maybe I'll grow it out for the winter and then cut it off for the summer. Also, you guys, I'm getting tan. You can't tell. I look pale as ever from your perspective, but I'm getting tan. I put sunscreen on every day. Well, almost every day. Some days I'm late. Like this morning I did not put sunscreen on because I was late. I hadn't made my bed before leaving. I made it like just as leaving. I hadn't done any of my dishes. I didn't even take a shower. I put deodorant on and sprayed my hair with a spray bottle, and then I walked out the door. Scratch that. I made my bed, I sprayed my hair, I put deodorant on, and then I walked out the door. And then when I came back, I was like, now I have to go do the thing. So then I like washed my face, and I did my dishes. I didn't do my clothes. I haven't put those away yet, but you know, I did things, or at least I tried to. I hope those pants fit because I have not worn them for a hot minute, and I lost a lot of weight, and I don't think I'm gaining it back. Well, anyway, I have a belt. If it doesn't fit, I have a belt. I have a green belt and I have a brown belt. I have a black belt. Anyway, okay, well, I gotta go. I'll see you all next time. Bye!
Because it's got 3 atoms, it can go woo, 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 or it can go woo, woo, or it can go beep, boom, beep, boom. And all these different kinds of molecular dances that the CO2 molecule can do will absorb different wavelengths of energy. The H2O molecule is even better at dancing and vibrating than the CO2 molecule because it can go woo, 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 like that, but it can also go beep, boop, beep, boop, or it can do this swinging thing. It can even do handsprings. I'm not going to try that here. That would be kind of dangerous.
아찔하게 뻗은 곡선 난 바로 기자란 리더 석션 무작정 부담을 주는 멍청이들 사이에 빈틈없는 복선 그렇게 몰래 당연한 얘기인데 화를 내도 내 맘 앞에 다니까 네 멋대로만 해난 언제나 너너너너 난 언제나 나나나나 해 야야 야야 네 멋대로 중심이
Now you may look at my oatmeal and go, hey Kat, that's way too liquidy, and you're valid. However, there are 3 points I'd like to bring up. A, I like my oatmeal more liquidy than like goopy. It's a texture thing for me. I just prefer it that way. 2, the thing is boiling hot. By the time it's cool enough to eat, it'll have congealed a little bit. And so it'll be more of a normal oatmeal texture rather than like oat soup. And 3, see, I forgot what system I was going with. I'm trying to get the protein that I need for the day in. And like, I could add protein powder, but there are reasons against that. It's expensive. A lot of them are whey, and dairy messes me up, and I just don't have any. It doesn't add any taste, I don't think, to it makes the oatmeal taste chalky, and I'm not a fan of that. So I've just added more oat milk, which has its own kind of protein in it. So yeah, that's my oatmeal. It's a 1/4 cup of oats. It's 1/2 cup plus a little dash of oat milk and some strawberries, because we had them. I was doing bananas the other week. I had sugar to mine because I like it sweet. There's no reason not to. It's something that I enjoy. So I had sugar to mine. And yeah, I've been making oatmeal. It's been working out. I say adding protein. Adding that little extra doesn't really add like a whole lot of protein, but like I went from getting all of my protein from refried beans on occasion to now adding this, and then I've started adding pea protein into the meals that I make. So it's not that I'm trying to go entirely vegan, that's not it at all. It's that I don't like having to figure out whether or not meat is good or meat is cooked. Also, meat is kind of expensive. And also, I genuinely enjoy eating this way, so we're just gonna keep up with it. I am trying to avoid beef and beef products. And by beef products, I mean dairy. I mean, I'm already avoiding dairy, but like I'm trying to avoid it even more because, I don't know, my environmental science classes have really put a perspective on how I eat. And I'm really considering all of the choices that I make. And I live in Arizona right now, so it's kind of hard to find like local produce, affordable local produce. So like I'm already contributing to like carbon emissions that are way beyond control. I'm doing the best I can, and the best I can means boycotting beef and beef byproducts. I don't think that's the right way of saying it. Anyway, that's how I make my oatmeal. I highly suggest having oatmeal for breakfast. It fills you up and keeps you satiated for longer. I got in trouble for using the word insatiable the other day. I didn't mean it in a kinky way. I meant I was hungry and anything that I ate wasn't helping. Like it just wasn't helping. I was just eating and eating and eating. And I found out that my period was due to start the next day, so it all made sense. But like I was freaking out. My oatmeal's still cooling, so while that's happening, I wanted to update you on what I'm doing. I just finished I Told Sunset About You. George can attest to this, but I had a little like that drama ruined me. I have been crying for the past 5 days. I've only been able to watch an episode a day because it is too much. So I've been crying for the past 5 days because of that drama. I was told that it would have a happy ending. I was crying reading the comments. I was told it would have a happy ending. I guess it kind of did. Didn't stop me from crying over it though. Then I found out that there's a sequel, so like I'm excited for the sequel, but I'm also very scared because I can't deal with more angst. And the worst part is, the angst is just like regular growing up angst. There's really not a lot you can do about it. Like sometimes the angst is like, oh, the 2 people didn't communicate. And like that's kind of the case here, but not really. There's other things going on. It's not just like straight up non-communication. Oh man, it's just so good. It is so good. Urgh. I'm almost mad at how good it is. So now I'm going to watch the next one, and I hope that's a good decision because for some of them they're like, don't watch the next one. But I didn't see any comments about that, so we're just gonna keep going with it. Cause like I saw comments before watching the last episode of Make Our Days Count not to watch it, and I decided to watch it anyway, and yeah, don't watch it. So I'm excited. I'm currently reading Crime and Punishment. I finished 1984. I started Crime and Punishment. If you want to have a say in what I read next, within limits, follow me on my studygram, messy.study.guide. I'll put like a thing here because I put polls up about like what I'm reading next. Within like 4 choices, you could choose between 4 things because I only have so many books with me. Oh, O.S. Ondra. I've been listening to a lot of his music. I think it's called Tales of America. It's been hitting me in the feels. O.S. Wandera? Yeah, Tales of America. It's really good. Days of Insanity, Master O'Connor, American Dream. Just give it a listen. Give it a little checkaroo. I've been enjoying it. That's it. What are you reading, watching, and listening to? Let me know, because I don't know if I need more suggestions, but I do need a broader palette. Because right now I'm kind of limited to gay, Asian, for watching. Like, it's either a BL drama, which are normally Asian, like East Asian, Southeast Asian. And well, Korea is like really kind of north. I mean, it's South Korea, but it's like, it's north. Have you seen a map? It's north. Or like Thai, or like Taiwan. There's a few Japanese ones. Those ones get weird. Like, no offense. I think it's a cultural thing. Like, the different countries produce, it's the same genre, but like it's different genres. It's 100% different genres. I think it's a cultural difference. It's cool. The ones in the US are not great when there are some. House of Boys is still my favorite. I don't think it's considered a BL drama. I think it's considered like an actual legitimate movie. It's still my favorite. It might have been just because it's the first one that I watched. It was the thing that introduced me to like, this is like a thing. I can't find it anymore. Like, I don't know where to watch it without like riddling my computer with viruses. So there's that. But if there's like anything else, anything that isn't an anime or a K-drama or a Japanese or Thai, mainland China as well. The only thing that I can't get behind with mainland China things is like the period dramas, specifically the fantasy period dramas. Like, the costumes are great, but there's just something that is like a disconnect. I just can't get into them. I keep getting pulled out of the universe that they create, and I don't know what it is. But it's specifically like a fantasy, also historical dramas. Same thing with Korean historical dramas, but I have less of a hard time with those. The part that I have a hard time with those is the ones that I've seen, and I've got lots of recommendations for ones that are better than this, but the ones that I've seen, the female main leads are the most annoying characters. It's just the way that they're written, I think, because I've been told there's like better ones out there. So I just think it's the way it's been written. They just irk me. But if you have anything else, I like watching things with subtitles. I like baking shows, but I like nice baking shows. I've been really into Tiny House Nation because I want to live in a tiny house. Yeah, just any recommendations, anything you have, give me anything. I am not going to start the next drama because I have an hour before I have to leave, and I think the drama is a little bit over an hour, and I don't want to cry again before I go to school. So I'm gonna do something else. I'll see you all when I see you. My artwork, I like to call it cup on plate on bed.
For like the Regency era. So basically all of these shots are like the Bennet family in Pride and Prejudice.
See if I can see you so happy. You've got such a lovely life. Thanks, Mr. Collins has a cousin.
Then we get this.
I can't stop laughing at that. If Mr. Collins has a cut, like, it's perfect. It fits so well. Also, this is a great movie, a great YouTube video. Carolina Zabrowski, I think. I don't know how to say her name. She's excellent. She's wonderful, stunning, marvelous, hilarious. I absolutely adore it. And right now, I'm just watching her rate Barbie movies based on the historical accuracy of the costumes, and it is a time. It's Saturday, brought to you by Depression Meals. I am, once again, behind on my work. It's the weekend. Who is surprised? I haven't done anything since Tuesday. I don't like this pen. It looks like it's leaking. I'm gonna use it anyway. Yeah, I haven't done anything. So it's 9 o'clock, which means it's time to start. So I'm gonna set up this weekend, what I want this weekend to look like in my planner, and we'll work on it from there. So we're gonna call this week 7 weekend. Saturday and Sunday. The focus is just get things done. I'm not gonna make this fancy because I don't have the time for that. So I'm gonna make my 9 o'clock to 9:30 set up. Environmental Science 170. I have to do chapter 7 notes. Yeah, the pitch isn't due until Monday, so I don't even have to worry about that. So that's only one thing. Yeah, because that solar radiation, I already took the quiz on that, so we're good. Okay, next thing. Environmental Science 210. Interactive lesson, discussion response, assignment 1, assignment 2, discussion, quiz 2, discussion response. Lovely. Next is psychology. Read chapter 7, take chapter 7 notes, chapter 7 quiz. Got it. Oh, there's also an extra credit. I will be taking all of the extra credit that I can possibly get because I need it. Okay, Korean. Shit. Okay. Korean 201. 16.1 vocab quiz. What day is it? It's the 16th. Okay, we're just gonna focus on 16.1. I'll focus on 16.2 next week. Can I focus on it 16.2 next week? Oh, there's also the voice dubbing in 10 days. Okay, we're gonna do 16.1 and 16.2 so that I can then focus on the voice dubbing. Whew, okay, 16.1 BC, that's a 6. 16.1 EFG, IJLM, and then 16.1 N. Then we have 16.2 vocab quiz, 16.2 A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay. And then I'll do the wrap up and the voice dubbing next week. Science, the grade report. Science 195, this discussion response as well. Sci 195. Grade report, schedule meetings with professors, discussion, response, schedule, peer mentor. Okay. That's mostly just I need to reach out to people, which is my least favorite part about this whole thing, but it's a part that is necessary. Then astronomy 170. I think it's homework 5, homework 4, homework 5, and then homework 6. I didn't do homework 5 when it was due, so I have to do it now. Homework 6, then, oh, I don't have to do the doodle sheets. I already did the doodle sheets. Yeah, so I just need to do homework 5 and 6. Oh, great, that'll be chill. Then miscellaneous. Laundry, towels and sheets. I want to edit the vlog because it is the 16th of October and I haven't finished September's vlog. Upload, dishes, garbage, put clothes away. If I have time, I want to film the capsule wardrobe video because I finally managed to get a capsule wardrobe and I want to like talk about that. So film, what else? Oh, planner. Backup computer, transfer videos off of phone. Okay, I think I don't have to go grocery shopping. I have everything that I would need. If I think of anything else, I'll add it. Okay, so I started laundry. So I do an X, and so when I do the first X, it's that I've started the thing, and when I do the last one, it's that I finished the thing. It's really helpful, especially for like long things, like laundry. I've started it, I just haven't finished it. Okay, game changer goals. My game changer goal is to like do better in Korean. So memorize, listen, Rosetta Stone lesson, and then probably a talk to me in Korean thing. But I'm just gonna do the 2 things. Those 2 things only take about half an hour, if that. So I'm just gonna do those 2 things and call it good. Actually, I'll do that at 9:30 after I finish this. Personal, read, journal, tidy. I might do my clothes laundry today and my towels and sheets tomorrow. That's all I'm thinking about for today. Work, the top 5 things that need to get done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes. So I have to choose which one isn't as important. That's a lie. I can just do one of each and just not write down one over on this section. So actually, you know what? The chapter 8 notes aren't as important, so I'm not going to write that one down. Interactive lesson. Chapter 7 notes for Sci. 16.1 vocab quiz. Schedule meetings with professors. And homework 5. Okay, so I'm going to start with 30 minutes of Korean. Then at 10, we will do 2 hours let's do 1 hour of environmental 170, then 2 hours, 1, 2 of psych 360, then a break, then 1 hour for science 195, then 2 hours, 1, 2 for environmental science 210, then 1 hour for astronomy, oh then a break, just a half-hour break, then 1 hour for astronomy, and then 2 hours for Korean. That takes me to ending at 7:30. Then I can do like reading and journaling, then read, journal. Okay, and then I can do whatever I want during the breaks. I'm gonna wake up at 6. That's when I normally wake up. And then I have all of that time to do from 6 to 9 to do whatever I want. Okay, well, I guess we now wait. It's 9:15 now. This is my plan. I didn't feel like making it fancy because, well, this is how I've been feeling for the past few days. Actually, this is tell me you're depressed without telling me you're depressed. Wow. See, I went from this. Let me find a good one. This is my favorite one. This is one that my Instagram followers designed. Yeah, wow. If the depression meals of only Takis and dried pineapple bites was not concerning enough, I've gone full black and white. Well, at least my pillow is soft. Okay, well, I'm going to set an alarm for 9:30 to begin Korean, and then we will go from there, and I will catch you guys up, because it feels like I'm holding myself more accountable when I talk to other people about it, and the camera counts as other people. So, yep, let's go. That's aloe vera, not lube. I got my first session done. I finished the notes for Environmental Science 170, so I don't have anything else to do for that. And I've transferred my laundry over from the washer to the dryer and hung up the things that need to be hung up to dry. Who's being productive today? I've literally only gotten 2 things done. One of them isn't even all the way done. It's just another step has been completed. I've only gotten 1 thing done. I have finished the second session, my 2 hours of psychology. I got started on the chapter 7 notes. I'm not done with them yet, but I still have 2 hours to do that tomorrow, and then also take the quiz, which should be fine. And then I have extra credit. That should be fine. The quiz and the extra credit won't take very long. It's just the notes. And the notes aren't actually due, it's just something that I like to have. So, I'm not concerned about that. Now I have half an hour break, which I'm very excited for. And then we're going to move on to Science 195, where I'm going to send out emails to all of my teachers except my psychology teacher to ask about grades. Oh wait, also I need to do the discussion. I'm going to send out the emails first, and I can do the discussion tomorrow or after I finish sending out the emails. The emails shouldn't take a very long time. I'll probably just create a template or something something that I'm going to copy and paste and send to everybody, and then just change some of the bits to relate more to each individual teacher. So we shall see how that goes. But anyway, I'm going to take a break first. Of the 5 meetings, 1 is already done and 3 are scheduled, and I'm still waiting to hear back from the last class, but I should be able to get all of them done this week. It's just going to require extra planning. This is a terrible angle with terrible lighting. We'll see if we can make this better. Is it better or is it just different? I think it's just different. Anyway, I'm done for the day. I didn't do 2 hours of Korean at the end. I didn't feel like I needed to because I breezed through the first part of it, and so I'm gonna save the rest of it for tomorrow. Things for tomorrow. For Environmental Science 170, I'm going to get a head start on next week so that I don't have this situation again. And it's just an hour. It's no big deal. I'll just start reading the next chapter and maybe take some notes on it. I don't know, but just get ahead when I have the chance. Environmental Science 210, I did not finish the interactive lesson. I'm going to have to finish that tomorrow. It's due tomorrow, as well as the response. And if I can start assignment 1, I'm going to start assignment 1 because that is due on Wednesday, and I don't have time to do that during the week. So we're going to try to get that done tomorrow. If I don't get that done tomorrow, then it has to get done on Monday. Sci 360, I did not finish chapter 7 notes. Tomorrow I'm going to continue working on chapter 7 notes, and then during the second hour start on the quiz and the extra credit, get those done, and then go back to this chapter 7 notes, because the notes, like I said, don't have to be done. They're just something I want to be done, but the quiz and the extra credit have to get done. So those will get done tomorrow, probably during the second hour. Korean for tomorrow, I still have to take the vocab quiz. It wasn't open today, so I just skipped it and worked on the workbook. I am almost done with 16.1 in the workbook, so hopefully the quiz will be open tomorrow and I can take the quiz. If not, I will finish 16.1 and start on 16.2. For science, I emailed all of my teachers. Or all of my professors, I have solid times set for 2 meetings. Let me check my calendar. I have solid times set for 1, 2, 3 meetings. No, 2 meetings, an approximate time set for a 3rd meeting, and I do not know about the last one. She hasn't responded yet, so we'll see. So there's that. I did the discussion and the response. I need to schedule a meeting with my peer mentor. It switched halfway through the term, so I'm not entirely sure who that is. So I'm going to ask my advisor about that, and I'm meeting with my advisor on the 21st, which is Thursday. So I'll probably schedule that on Friday or on Thursday after that meeting, for Friday or for whenever they're available, and get that done. For astronomy, I finished homework 5. I'm working on homework 6. Homework 6 doesn't seem to be that bad. It's about whether or not there would be seasons on Mars. My initial thought is yes, because seasons as described on Earth is due to the difference in temperature and sunlight because the Earth is tilted on an axis. So the northern hemisphere is, I'm using one hand to hold. So I can't really, okay, so the Earth is tilted on an axis, and so the northern hemisphere receives more diluted light, where the southern hemisphere receives more direct light. That's why it's winter in the northern hemisphere and then summer at the southern hemisphere. Whereas if the Earth was over here, I'm pretending my face is the sun. I don't think I explained that properly. If the Earth is over here, then the northern hemisphere has more direct sunlight, whereas the southern hemisphere has more dispersed sunlight. So it's summer up here in the northern and winter down here in the southern. And so as it rotates, that's why the seasons change. Mars has the same kind of axis. However, their orbit is more elliptical, so it's closer to the sun at one point in time and further away from the sun at another point in time. And so I still think that there would be seasons, but I think that instead of having 4 seasons, there would be, like, these would be 2 different seasons from these 2, but like the equinoxes would be seasons. So instead of having 4 seasons, they would have 6 seasons. But you wouldn't be able to have, they wouldn't be even. So like the summer season up here would be different from the summer season down here. Does that make sense? I'm trying to figure out a way of describing it so that it makes sense, but my argument for this homework assignment is that yes, Mars would have seasons, but they would have 6 seasons instead of 4 seasons, and the season that you experience is dependent on which hemisphere you are in. Yeah. And then as far as my misc things did, I finished laundry. It's now sitting on that end of my bed. I need to put that away. I'm going to put that away before I go to bed today. Towels and sheets I'm going to do tomorrow. Edit vlog, I edited a little bit. I didn't edit all of it. It just didn't get done. Maybe I'll do it today. Maybe I won't. It's not high on the priority list. I washed my dishes. I have more dishes to wash, so yeah. Garbage out, I haven't moved that. I haven't moved that since the day I moved in. So that's great. Clothes away, I'm going to do that later. Film capsule wardrobe, it's not high on the priority list. It's still there. Haven't started planner. Planner I have to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, instead of setting up this, because it's already set up, I'm going to set up my weekly planner, especially because I have those meetings scheduled for the grade report science class. So I need to make sure that I have all of that set up in my planner so that I'm aware of where all of those things are, because there's a lot of moving parts next week that I need to just be aware of. Backup computer, I did that. All that is on here. Transfer videos, didn't do that. I can do that tomorrow. That can happen in the background while I do other things. Scratch off book posters, not very high on the priority list, but I've read about 6 books since I've been here, so I want to scratch those off of there. And then as I do that, film a book review. So of those 6 books, just do a little bit of a review of each one, potentially like short reviews, so I can put them all in one video. And again, that's not very high on the priority list, so it can happen another time. But oh, another thing that I need to do is schedule advisor meetings. So schedule advisor, schedule advisor, and schedule Horian. Because I am double majoring in English and psychology, I need to talk to those 2 advisors about next term. I'm also minoring in Korean, so I have to talk to my advisor about that term as well. I also want to talk to that advisor to see if I can get my test results so I tested into 201, which is third year Korean, and I want to see if I can take those test results and count them as like a few credits towards getting my minor. Otherwise I'm going to have to do independent study, which is possible. Like, I can do that. It's just if I can get those credits for that test to be applied to the minor, I won't have to do that, and I can just take the classes and call it good. So I'm going to see if I can do that. The advisor for English and psychology is just because I need to know what classes to take next term in order to be on track to get those degrees, a BA in psychology and a BA in English. Hopefully doing, I can't decide whether I want to do linguistics or literature. Oh, I'm also trying to get my certificate in teaching English as a second language, or as a global language. But teaching English as not your primary language, I'm hoping to, or as a foreign language, we could call it that. Teaching English as a global language, I'm trying to get that certificate, so that's also with the English, and they do linguistics with that. So I think I might do linguistics with that certificate and then language with my degree. We shall see. I already managed to get most of my credits from Sierra to apply to that English. so I don't have to take creative writing or European and American literature from Beowulf to present or world literature. But there are some other things that I have to take, like Shakespeare, because I couldn't take Shakespeare. So I couldn't take Shakespeare at Sierra because it wasn't offered in the spring when I looked. So anyway, I have to talk to my advisors. Hopefully next term I'll have like a math class, a psychology class, an English class, a linguistics class, and a Korean class. That's 5 classes plus the science class, so I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes now. Ooh, maybe I should take one off. I definitely want Korean and psychology and 1 English. Maybe I'll take out a linguistics class and just do the English. And that way I have only 5 classes. Psychology, math, English, Korean. Psychology, math, English, Korean. Oh, science. But we shall see. Once I get the science class and the math class out of the way, I'm hoping to each consecutive term do Korean, psychology, English, and have it balanced that way. So then I have 2 math classes, so the 2 math class or the 2 psychology classes would be more research heavy, whereas the 2 English classes would be more reading heavy, whereas the Korean is just heavy. All of these would probably be writing heavy, but I'm a pretty confident writer, and writing isn't the issue. It's the things that go before the writing, so the reading and everything that's really time consuming. That hopefully is my plan, but I've got to schedule all of those things first. I'm probably not going to get those scheduled until next week. I don't think I can have any more meetings this week. Maybe I can. We'll see. It's a lot of moving parts. We'll figure it out.